Are you able to talk at all about like how the predetermination happens? Like, is that based on fans? Is it all Vince? Is it like the wrestlers have any say?
I'm not really sure how the predetermined outcome is made. I mean, I was in the office for a lot of years with Vince. When his dad fired me, I disappeared for about 3 or 4 years, and then when I went back and beat the Iron Sheik, Vince was running the company, and I lived up in Greenwich, Stanford, right next to him. So I was in the office every day, and basically we really didn't worry about win or losing. We'd look at a venue like the Philadelphia Spectrum and look at the talent list because we were running 3 towns a night, a Hulk Hogan town, like a Sergeant Slaughter town, and then maybe a Paul Orndorff town. And, you know, as a talent would get their booking sheets, they would want to be on the A town because, like if I was wrestling the one man gang and you're in the opening match with me, you might make 3 or 4 grand. If you were on the other card, like with Sergeant Slaughter or with Paul Orndorff, you're in the opening match, you might make $300. There's a big difference in
Yeah.
what was being drawn at the time because I was kind of like an attraction and everybody else was trying to figure their shit out. And so when we were in the booking meetings, we really didn't care that much about who won or lost, but what we cared about was, okay, if I wrestle the one man gang in Philadelphia, how can we get more than one out of us? Okay, so if the one man gang beats me on a disqualification, I don't lose any stroke. He hit me with a pair of brass knuckles when the referee was trying to take the brass knuckles. He dropped the referee and he got disqualified. And then we can come back again, and then all of a sudden we come back in the Philadelphia Spectrum and there's a double count out because whatever happens, maybe we both get handcuffed to the ring girl. Who knows? I'm just talking shit. And then we come back in a steel cage and we blow it off and I leave him laying in a pool of blood. I climb out of the cage. So you can get 3 $400,000 gates out of one opponent instead of just getting one, and then what do we do the next time we come back to Philly? So it was more about the storytelling, which kind of like determined who would win or lose. It really wasn't that much the character driven or who's the biggest attraction, but there were certain guys you didn't want to beat for a long time. There were certain guys that if you beat them and they were their lead and they were your lead dog, if you beat them, they might not shine or they might not draw anymore. That's my thing. If somebody's got that magic dust or they have the it factor, let them roll, brother. Let them roll.